Now then, welcome back to another episode on the Hypermine Infinity Evolved server. Yes, once again playing modded on the Hypermine server, having fun with it as well. Where we left off last time, I had just made this big reactor, and since then I've completed the floor up here. I've completed the floor down there. I extended the big reactor all the way down here. Currently full of power and turned off because I'm not using the power for anything yet. I'm not using it. The tree farm's working fine as well. But as you can see, the floor's been laid in here. I did a haphazard thing of floor design because I didn't really have a floor design. So I just thought, let's just throw cobble in and then run around with a chisel and just hammer it with a chisel and just change things randomly. So it's a very random pattern on the floor there, which is fine. It's all good. And underneath, we can just have a look down here. It's just a nice clean open space which leads to the tree farm and other farms that will go under there. But also has an access to power from the big reactor, should I so wish to hide something in the basement. I didn't put any stairs down there, I'll probably just put a ladder. But I did do this nice little stairwell coming all the way upstairs here and all the way up to the rooftop. And on the rooftop I've built a little castle. Just a little castle at the end of the road. It's more a gatehouse than anything else. The idea is that this is the battlements. Yeah, there's the battlements, and then there's a gate, and this will be the gatehouse. And there'll be a gatehouse here further on probably, and you can go through the portcullis gate and outside onto the outside road, which is next to the wall, and go off into wherever. That's the build design anyway. That's the build idea. This is simply a carpenter's garage door. Well, 3 carpenter's garage doors with iron bars attached to them, which gives them the impression of a portcullis gate, which is cool. And also a little doorway here, just to let all the mobs just walk in without needing to stop at the gate or anything. Yeah, I've got to put a door there, that's all. And apart from that, I just did a little bit of work on the front here. I've still got loads more to do on the front of the hypermarket, but for now, that's good. And there's other things that I need to start focusing on. I need to start generating resources very rapidly. So I'm going to need to start thinking about quarrying and Teseracts to transfer the power from the big reactor down here all the way over to wherever the quarry's set up, and Teseracts also transfer items to wherever I have my ore processing set up, which will be over at the mine over there. At the moment, though, the thing about Teseracts is it requires a few funky things. So, silver, no problem. Bronze, no problem. Tesseract frame with resonant ender. Ender pearls, not really a problem. Kind of rare-ish at the minute because we haven't got an Enderman farm or anything going. But not that we can't grow them or go out killing Enderman and stuff. So, easy enough to come by. The Tesseract frame itself, there's a hardened glass. Hardened glass is made in an induction smelter, obsidian and sand, or obsidian and glass put together, or something like that. That's easy enough. A diamond, easy enough. But then there's the enderium ingots. Now, the enderium ingots are the kind of the stumbling block that we need here. In an induction smelter, the enderium blend and pyrotheum dust makes the ingots. But the blend itself got some tin, bit of silver, a bucket of ender pearls, a bucket of resident ender, and pulverized shiny metal. Now, pulverized shiny metal comes from shiny ore. There's not a lot of it around. It's a very, very rare ore. And I need to do some quarrying and some mining to get the shiny ore. And I haven't found enough yet. You can also find platinum ore in the nether. So that also works. But I haven't got into the nether to do that yet. And I'm nowhere near bees to be able to make that sort of thing. But this is like the Tesseract bee. Look at that. That's an awesome chance of getting stuff. Yeah. And what else is there? There is the other opportunity of pulverizing ferrous ore or nickel ore and getting pulverized ferrous ore with a 10% chance of getting pulverized shiny. And I've only got 6 ferrous ore left at the minute because for some foolish reason I went and smelted all of my ferrous ingots in the smeltery a few days ago when I was just smelting everything. Smelt. Get it all into my inventory. Make a bag full of useful things so that I've got it with me when I'm crafting stuff. Yeah. Unfortunately, I hadn't thought that far ahead and sorted out the shiny ores. But anyway, we do have a pulverizer. I've just set up these tables with the recipes of a few things that I want to use. So a pulverizer is the first on my list. And with the pulverizer, I am going to set it up so that I can pulverize these ferrous ore in the hopes of getting some shiny stuff. I think I'm going to set these up in here. But I want to kind of leave a space behind for wires and pipings to take things out. When I've got an AE system, I'd like to be able to do that. But for right now, having them at eye height is probably good, and I can put some sort of block in front of the piping a bit later on. So, pulverizer, quickly filling up with energy, very good. Redstone controls, configurations, we're going to set them all to neutral for now because I don't need it to go anywhere. And we're going to throw those 6 ferrous ore in there. Now the thing about the Tesseract is we need that Enderium ingots, and we get 4 Enderium blend, which is 4 ingots for each one shiny. So each one piece of shiny is basically a Tesseract. These also, when I use this, not for that, when I use this, it basically turns 1 for 1. Okay, I can also do it in a smeltery and do it 1 for 1 as well. 144 millibuckets is an ingot, so 1 for 1. So each one of these pulverize it then, please. Ah, it's already done it. It's had a little bit of some kind of lag. Maybe that's a mod pack issue or not, I don't know. But I did manage from those 6 to get 12 ferrous metal ore and 1 shiny. So there's a 10% chance of getting that. So that's 1 Teseracts worth. So hopefully I can make at least that 1 for now. I'm going to put that away in there nicely because that's where it's going to go with the rest of the recipe. And we're going to continue making other things. I do have a quarry and my mining area and all that kind of stuff where my turtles go running around all over the place. I do have things set up for that. But I'll take you over to there sooner rather than later. Hopefully this episode. Induction smelter was the next on my list. The induction smelter allows me to smelt some goodies together to make them pretty dang awesome. And what I want to mix here, let's see, I don't actually need the recipe. Let's go to this over here and then you'll see it this way. Hardened glass, there we go. Which is pulverized obsidian and some lead, or pulverized obsidian and lead ingots. Makes 2 hardened glass. So for these, I need 4 hardened glass per Tesseract frame as well. So 4 per Tesseract. But there are lots of other uses for an induction smelter, which is pretty awesome as well. And also, we're going to need, let's go for this one first, a magma crucible. Now, a magma crucible melts things down into liquids. So I can put stuff into here and it will melt it into a liquid over here. We're also going to clear that. You just shift click to clear all of the inputs, outputs and all that, which is what I want to do for now, just so I'm manually doing these things. This is just like an assortment of machines that I am actually going to use. I could make a furnace as well, but I've got vanilla furnaces, and a furnace is a furnace. A powered furnace just uses the energy instead of the coal and the charcoal, but I got plenty of that, so I'm not really going to make that. I'm trying to avoid doing too much thermal expansion, because I want to do IC2 this series as a big thing. The next thing is the fluid transposer. And the fluid transposer, we shall attach there and get that powered up as well. That is going to then put into buckets. So things that come out of here, we'll do this now. Things that come out of here. So whatever I smelt down goes into here, goes into there. Then it goes over and I'll have that as an input over here. So that will then come in and fill this, and then I can fill buckets with it. And in the sake of this, let's start with... Actually, I don't know if I should start with. ender pearls because I might not need a full bucket of ender pearls for it. I think to start off with, I'm going to make a power supply. Hardened energy cell, I don't think I need to worry too much about that. I've got all the materials for those. The next one up, though, is quite a lot in the redstone energy cell. It can send and receive 8,000 RF per tick. And when I show you the quarry setup that I've got, then this may be a big upgrade on what I've already got power in the quarry. So we need redstone, destabilized redstone for that, to make a redstone energy cell. And for this, I need the hardened glass again, but with electrum this time. So that should be easy enough, but I need redstone to fill it up. And according to that, I need 4,000 megabuckets. And each redstone gives us 100. Each block of redstone gives us 900. So for, what was it again? 4,000? Wow. Was it 4,000? 4,000, yeah. 4,000, I'm going to need 4 blocks and 4 dust to be able to do it. So let's do that quickly and get that started so I can make myself a decent power source for the quarry. A portable power source, though. It's not an actual power source because, well, I've still got to refill it. A Tesseract will beam the energy there for me, whereas this is this way around. So this is going to be fairly quick. It's going to do those 4 fairly quickly, and then I'm going to put another 4 ingots in, and that should give me just enough to sort it all out. Yeah, it's going in there. That's 1,800. That's 2 blocks. Good, good. Get another 2. I'll do the little bits later. As you can see, I've got a very rudimentary setup down here of piping. Just basically going to void barrels. So I'm just voiding off any cobble that's after 2 stacks. I don't need cobble or dirt or gravel cluttering up my organisation in any way, shape or form. And as I haven't got the applied energistic system yet, then I haven't got everything all sorted perfectly. So I'm just using these nice cheap pipes as a start out example. I could potentially already be making Ender IO stuff and thermal expansion item ducts, or even extra utilities pipes, but this is glass and cobblestone, and it's very, very simple, and you can see when the quarry's working. All I got doing over here with the quarry side is this. I've just got one big quarry, 4 chunks wide, 4 chunks across, as it were, so it's 2 by 2 chunks, should I say. And I put a water in each corner just so it floods out, and that keeps it from mobs getting in there. And down here somewhere there is obsidian already, because whenever it encounters any lava, the water automatically sits on top of the lava and turns it into obsidian. But when it comes to emptying the water out of this big hole, all I need to do is pick up 4 buckets, 1 in each corner, and the whole thing should start to empty out. What I've got on my quarry right now... Oh, look, lots of obsidian. That's what I wanted. What I've got in my quarry right now is lots and lots of goodies that are slowly but surely coming through. And lots of cobblestone and dirt and all that coming through as well. But at least I've got the obsidian that I was after. All I'm using at the minute to power this Buildcraft quarry... A quarry, simple enough. It's gears, some diamond gears, some gold gears, some iron gears, and a diamond pick. Most of the time in like the expert mode packs and stuff, this will be a much more expensive design, maybe even have an Industrial Craft 2 diamond drill or powered drill or something there. Those kind of things happen quite a lot, but in easy mode this has a very simple recipe and a very simple use for me, really. But I'm using those magmatic dynamos and lava that I have hand-picked from the caves just to keep it running for now. And when the lava runs out, I will see that the items stop flowing and then come and replace the lava. So we've got plenty of pulverized obsidian coming this way now, and we need obsidian and lead to make the hardened glass. So now those 16 have turned into 64, I'm going to start making some glass. The lead and the pulverized obsidian makes us hardened glass, nice and simple. And once I've got 4, there we go, I should be able to make, if I can remember the crafting recipes for these things, I need one more electrum. There, thank you. I should be able to make the frame. I need a diamond in the middle. Okay. I forgot about the diamond. I tried to forget about the diamond, hoping it wasn't going to do it. There we go. We got that. And then I can stick that into there. And that should then fill with the destabilized redstone. It should take all 4,000 destabilized redstone to fill that up into that frame. And then once we've got it in there, we put 3 electrum and 2 lead around it. That's it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 electrum and 2 lead. 2 lead, but let's make some more of the hardened glass as well, because that's going to come in handy later on. Let's put some of those in. We'll just make quite a bit of that, because it's important. And we'll do that, and that, and that, and that. There we go. And then, have you done? Yes, you have. There's the frame that's been filled. Now I can put that onto there, and padding, ding ding. Do it. Why haven't you done it? What have I done wrong? A full redstone energy frame, 3 electrum ingots, 2 lead ingots, and a conductance. It's a conductance, not a reception. Okay, that's the bit I did wrong. A conductance is this. 1 of those and 2 of those. There you go. Looks the same to me, you see. Looks the same to everybody, I'm sure. There we go. Now we've got the redstone energy cell. I can throw this down here and attach it. Well, let's attach it to the other output, which we've got on the bottom. Yep, we've got one on the bottom side, haven't we? So let's attach it to that so it has a direct access for now. And ping, and there we go. So now is that filling up? Yeah, look how fast that's filling up. Not reliant upon the leadstone energy conduit. It's just going to fill up really quickly off here. And how's the overall big reactor looking now? Because that's going to contain a lot of power. It's really empty now, isn't it? Let's put it back online a bit. I can also top it up a bit while I'm here, because I've been mining for more yellurium and getting more yellurium sorted out. I can now put the yellurium back in. There we go. And I'm also getting cyanite out, which is good. That's the byproduct. I'll need cyanite later for a bigger reactor, hopefully, in theory. There we go. So that's doing 3,268 flux per tick, and this is taking 8,000 per tick. So it's taking 8,000, but it's filling up fairly rapidly still. It's 3,000 per tick, basically, going in there. That's quite a lot still. So I just need to let that charge up and then take it over to the quarry to replace the magma dynamos. And then figure out a way of just updating the system to void off the cobble and the dirt and those kind of things quickly. Okay, so here's my solution for the quarry going cheap until I've got Teseracts to take everything from this place and deliver the power and everything. This is my quick solution to get some more materials from the quarry. I've set myself up with a transfer node from extra utilities and an item filter, which are very simple to make. And the item filter has cobblestone, dirt, gravel, diorite, andesite, granite, and limestone on it. So this transfer node should be a bit faster than one of these item transfer ducts. So it'll pull and put into there as fast as possible. So all of this cobblestone that's building up will get pulled through here, and only the cobblestone, dirt, gravel, diorite, andesite, and all that stuff will get pulled out straight into the bin. This item duct is only is blacklisting cobble, limestone, and gravel. So I will get the odd bit of marble, and the ores and all that will go straight through into here. The odd bit here and there, but not quite as much as there was before. I got no cobble coming this way, which is the majority of things that you get in a quarry. Cobble, limestone, and gravel all over the place in a quarry. And these new cool things will be slowly but surely filtered into here and head on down. And the other blocks that I'm actually using quite a lot of. So that is set up for now until I get some shiny ores and stuff, or more ferrous ores. Yes, you have 4 Enderium ingots. There we go. Awesome. So then we can make our first Tesseract. But that is not going to happen this episode. This episode has drawn to a close. Okay, I'll say goodbye down here then. Fine. I see 2 jetpack running out on me right at the last minute there. Thank you very much. There, have it. I walk away from the noisy stuff. Okay. Right, well, thank you very, very much for watching another episode on the Hypermine Infinity Evolved server. As you can see from my new outro, there is a link in the bottom right-hand corner to a supporters club. It is an optional extra for you. If you want to support me in some financial way, then click on the link and have a look at the subscribers only channel. It is a paid subscription channel, and it will be having bonuses of content on there. On this channel that you're watching right now, all the normal Hypermine stuff and Druid's Tale and everything that I normally do on this channel that you're used to for free will still be available on my daily schedule. Only go and subscribe to the Supporters Club if you feel like giving me some money to help support me in my YouTube endeavours. Other than that, thank you very, very much for watching. I will see you in the very next episode on Hypermine.